So it's a Saturday morning. I'm kind of lazy. I just figured I'd put out some love readings. This is very casual, so no fancy backgrounds or anything like that, just a reading. And I'm going to put timestamps below. I'm going to break it up into 4 groups, three groups. You know, we're going to start with Aquarius, go through Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. And then on the other videos, we'll be into Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and then we'll do Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. So look out for those. There will be timestamps in the description box. I've already recorded a few of them, so that's why I decided to make it a little easier to upload and do the 4 signs at once. Pisces, the camera does fall over on yours. Sorry. Like I said, this is a casual Saturday morning. I haven't even got dressed yet. I'm in my pajamas, but you know, hey, I just wanted to put it out there. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get something out of it. And thanks so much for the support. If you haven't already, you know, hit that subscribe button and all that good stuff. So take care. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. And again, thanks for the support. Take care. Bye. Okay, Gemini, let's get into yours. What's happening in your love life? Please remember that this is a general reading for the sign of Gemini. So let's just see what the energy is, your love life right now. What's going on? Let's see. All right. For Gemini, love. Current energy of love for Gemini. Okay, let's get some cards out here. All right. Ooh, double 3s here. Uh-oh. Okay, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles as well as the 8 of Wands. Everybody keeps getting this 8 of Wands. What's going on? All right. So on the bottom, we have the Queen of Pentacles. It was reversed. So I feel like something's shaky here. Something's not steady or solid. We do have this 3 of Pentacles. This could be work related. This is collaborating with others. And we do have the 3 of Swords. So heartbreak. So I kind of feel like there could be like a third party energy here. A work situation where more than 2 are involved here. Because we also have this 10 of Pentacles, which is also about our finances, our material world. So I feel like there's something going down with that. We do have this contentment though, what I feel is like somebody could have been in a relationship with work and then a third party came in. Somebody wasn't grateful for what they had or longing for more. The grass wasn't greener and they moved away. So I feel like there's like maybe there's like a third party situation going on here. Whether it's found out or not, I'm not sure. But, you know, that never leads to good things. So I feel that's what I'm feeling with this situation. So let's go ahead and see. Or, you know, if you're in a connection or this other person is and they are flirting with someone else, that's going to not be a good situation with work, especially. That's why they say don't hook up with people from work. We'll see. Let's see. Ah, yeah. See, the sun is reversed. So something's not illuminated here, but I do kind of feel like there could be a third party situation brewing or some playing around, playing in the field. The grass isn't greener. And, you know, there's something that hasn't come to truth yet because now we have this Knight of Swords reversed as well. So let's go ahead and get a couple more on this situation. Not a good situation. This looks like a sticky one. All right, so now we have, oh, yeah. See, something hasn't come to light yet. We keep getting these reverse cards, and they're not all reversed. So, yeah, there's something that's hidden here. I feel like somebody could be, like, sneaking around or flirting with someone else, but they're in a connection. It could be you're in a connection with someone, and they're flirting around, or you are. There's some kind of sneaky behavior here that something hasn't been revealed. I feel like it's like they're not content. The grass isn't green. On their side, they're looking for the grass greener on the other side. So, that's not good. All right, let's go ahead and see. Let's see this person's energy that you're connecting with here. Okay, so we have, yeah. Again, something's not been illuminated here. There's something hidden. And it came out reversed, so I feel like somebody's not trusting their intuition. They're not paying attention to those red flags. They're getting red flags, but they're kind of stuffing them down and ignoring them. And there's something that's not very grounded or steady here. This other person could be a earth sign, but when it's reversed, it seems like they're not in their best integrity here. So, you know, this also could be a Pisces. We have a Pisces coming out, but there's some kind of energy where it is not very stable. And it looks like it's going to be leading to some negative energy here. But let's go ahead and see what else is coming up for this person. They do have the 10 of Cups, though. So I kind of feel like they want their cake and eat it too, because this is bliss and happiness. So they might be just the type of person that can't get settled, and then they actually go looking for the grass to be greener because they always want to be happy or look for their happiness in the exterior like other people. So I feel like there's some kind of energy with that. So let's see what else is coming up. The World. Yeah, they're completing something here. So if they've walked away from you or they've left that other person for you, there's some kind of ending here. But I don't see them in their integrity. Yeah, look, they're pulling away. I don't see them in their integrity to be that good person or that decent person and tell somebody. I kind of feel like they might be leading somebody on, but then actually are closing it out and moving on to someone else. That stinks, right? Yeah. See, they're starting a new beginning that's passionate to them. I feel like this person is, you know, maybe a commitment phobe or just isn't happy, can't stay happy for long and moves on. That's not a good way to be. Yeah, see? Yeah, it's going to cause this dysfunction in this group of people. So if you're working with these people, these are your coworkers, there's some kind of shadiness going on, some dirty deeds done dirt cheap now. But yeah, see, this is the 3 of Cups, which is usually about connections, friendship, fun, and it's reversed. So there's going to be some kind of breakdown of this situation here. And look, the 7 of Wands, this is defense, guardedness. So I feel like this person could be putting on this defense and kind of throwing it on you like, hey, you're bugging me, or stuff like that when you guys were connected, but they're kind of leaving you in the shade here. So kind of like brushing you off, ghosting you, and they're trying to have their cake and eat it too, keep you on the side. They don't want to stir up anything in case they need to come back, but they're hooking up with somebody else. That's dirty. All right. So now we have the High Priestess and the Empress reversed. So this person knows it's wrong. They do deep down, but they're not paying attention to that. You know? They're not paying attention to that. They're too stuck in their ego here. That stinks. I hate that kind of stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going to happen in the future if you're going to connect to love. Yeah. See, there's going to be some kind of revelation here. This came out reversed, so you're going to realize something here. But I feel like they're being shady with it, and it's like leaving you hanging. Like, what's going on? We were doing good, and then all of a sudden now you're getting distant and throwing this shade on you. But you are going to get this revelation, because the 2 of Swords is like not seeing something clearly, denying, but it's reversed. So I do feel like you are going to realize these red flags that you're feeling are truthful. Something's going to come to light here. All right, let's see about this future love. Okay, so you could be connecting with a Virgo. What else? Oh, yeah. See, somebody from your past. It could be a Virgo as well. So there is somebody coming in that's a Virgo from your past. So we also have the Strength on the bottom, so a Leo. So we have the King of Rods. So that's passion. Somebody that's in charge, a leader. This also is a Leo. So this is what's coming in eventually. Let's see if we can get like a time frame or something on this. I don't know if we will. Oh, yeah. This conflict, I think, is going to there's going to be some self-revelation, and I think there's going to be some conflict, of course. It's still talking about this. Yeah. And you're going to let go of this toxic energy. There's conflict coming up. You're going to confront these people, or it's going to come out, be revealed, and you're going to let go of this toxic energy. Okay, and this also could be a Capricorn. All right, so the universe kind of just wanted to tell us about that. So let's get a couple more shuffles and see if we can get a future energy here. That is kind of future energy. You're going to be getting the truth, doing some self-revelation. There's going to be like some kind of conflict, an argument or something, and then you're going to release it. All right. And like I said, a Leo could be involved. Yeah, look, it's going down. The Tower's coming up. All right. So I feel like that's going to like make you realize what kind of people these are. You're going to see things in a new light. That did come up right. I don't know why I turned them upside down. This is the Hangman, so you're going to see things in the bigger picture, right? And look at this, it's work on the bottom again. So, all right. How about universe? Can we tell about any future love relationship here? Okay, so we have the Page of Cups coming in. So see, this is a new beginning, setting intentions for emotional fulfillment. So yeah, I do feel like, you know, you're going to have a restart here, but there is going to be something coming in, a new beginning in love. I don't know what that time frame is going to be, but you will have it again. Yeah. Yeah, see, at a crossroads, letting go of that conflict again. I feel like what it's saying here is that you're going to take some time on your own a little bit and, you know, get yourself together, not rush back into love, which is always a good thing. Yeah, moving away from disappointments. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it's saying here. You have to, like, kind of heal from this situation. When somebody does something like that, it does take a toll on you, but there will be a love coming in, and it's going to be somebody that's more compassionate and caring and sensitive to your feelings. So this knight's going to come in and lift those burdens off you eventually. But I feel like you're going to be doing some healing and taking some time out, especially when it's a place like work where other people, you know how the gossip goes, so that can be hard. So I feel like that's what you're going to do. It could be a Cancer coming in too. So eventually you could be having someone come in. We had the King of Rods, which is the Leo, and we have the Chariot here. So, but it's going to be somebody that's the Chariot is Cancer, so they are usually very sensitive. It doesn't mean they can't be toxic. Yeah, and see, you're going to be letting go of those burdens. So let's see, one more energy to see. Love coming in for Gemini in the future. Okay. So you might have a couple of options here because this is juggling energy. So you might have a couple people approach you. So I do feel like, you know, go through the healing, you know, so you can figure out. And if two people come in, I would say like maybe really once you start healing, figure out what kind of relationship you want, what kind of person you want, and set it kind of out into the universe there. So, okay, so we have that coming in. We also have a Taurus, so it could be a Taurus coming in eventually. So it does look like maybe somebody more stable, more sensitive, more grounding, cares about you, your thoughts and feelings. We also have Aries coming in, somebody that's, you know, kind of emotionally stable and all that stuff. And we have the Four of Cups, and it's reversed. So, you know, eventually something will come in, a better opportunity, all right? Something that's more aligned to you, that has your best interest at heart, sensitive, caring, yeah. And you're going to move away from that shadiness, that chaos, and things like that. All right? So that is your message. Yep, and then you're not going to be lacking anymore. We had the Five of Pentacles reversed. So I think it will be a little bit of time. Right now, I feel you're just going through this situation where there could be a third party, somebody really being shady, and there's going to be some conflict around that. That's what your current love situation is. And you are going to, you know, do yourself for a while, figure out what you really want, get your bearings back, and then love will come in with somebody that's more concerned about how you feel and more sensitive to that. So that is your message, Gemini. Thanks for watching. Okay, so now we are getting into Cancer. So I hope something good comes up, because it seems like we're having, well, you know what, that's what love is, right? Finding somebody's kind of difficult nowadays. But let's go ahead and see. You know, it seems like everybody, the older you get especially, everybody's got some kind of baggage. You just got to kind of pick and choose what you can handle. So, all right, so let's go ahead and see what is coming up for you, Cancer. That's why we really kind of shouldn't go out searching for it, because it kind of just attracts that energy in. So other people searching, you know, we have to just kind of let it fall in our lap, and when it's the right time, and when we fill our own cup and things like that. But anyway, that's just thoughts. Anyway, let's go ahead and see Cancer. Remember, this is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. So let's go ahead and see where your love life is at. What is going on with Cancer? Okay. Weighing your options, you got the Two of Wands, so you're at a crossroads here. Maybe you're trying to decide about a relationship, or yeah. Okay, so it looks like you might have moved away from some emotional disappointment, and now you're kind of at a crossroads, maybe making a choice about something. We have the King of Pentacles, so it could be an earth sign here. Ace of Swords, so you're gaining some kind of clarity. So somebody could have revealed to you something about like, hey, you know, I want to go out, or showed interest in you, and you're kind of weighing that out because you went through some emotional disappointment before and you've moved out of it. Yeah, so there's the Four of Pentacles. So it seems like you're kind of like maybe turning your back on this. Maybe you don't want this yet, or being a little guarded here. But let's go ahead and see what else comes up. Yeah, it's some kind of past betrayal, and I think you're a little leery. You want to kind of get to know this person a little bit. So let's see what else. That's definitely understandable, right? So let's go ahead and see what else comes up. Page of Cups. Yeah. So this is somebody's putting their intentions, like they want to go out with you, they want to date you, they're interested in you. This also too, see the fish? It could be a Pisces, but this, I also feel that maybe you think they're a little emotionally immature, but there's some kind of intentions. They got their eye on you, and they're making advancements or flirting, and you're kind of weighing it out. You're being a little hesitant here. You're at a kind of a crossroads whether you want to take part of this relationship or date or something. So let's see what else. That's interesting. The Tower just kind of flipped over and flipped back. Yeah, I kind of feel like you're afraid you're going to get shocked, like the rug's going to be pulled out from you. But let's go ahead and get just a couple more cards on this current love situation. High Priestess. Yeah, you're really tapping into like your intuition, kind of letting your faith guide you, whether it's the right thing to do or not, kind of going with the flow energy. So let's go ahead and see about this person that's interested in you. Let's see. So this is either you, that they got their eyes on you, or they could be another Cancer as well. But yeah, I really feel like this is, they really have their eye on you. Look, you kind of illuminate them. You make them happy. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else. What else about this person? Knight of Cups. Yeah, see? They're really interested in you. They could be like sending you flowers, calling you, sending you cute little texts, things like that. Very romantic, sensitive, taking action towards you. Okay, so it could be a Libra. We have the Justice reverse. So I kind of feel like, you know, this is like Libra, or it could be that fair energy, balanced energy. This could be karma. It's reversed. But what I'm getting from this is kind of like, you know, they've had past karma too, and they've kind of let that go, and they're kind of looking for more of a quality situation here. I kind of feel like they feel you're different than other people. So, yeah, see, they're going towards their truth. So, it's something that's more real kind of energy. So let's see what else is coming up. Could be an Aquarius, but it's like they think you're like just a dream. So, they're really interested in you. Whether they have themselves healed, that's a different story. But they really can feel that you're just different than most people they've went out with. They really are interested in you. And they're kind of trusting that and making a move towards you. Yeah, they've really been contemplating this. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we have the Knight of Rods taking quick action on you. This could have moved in pretty fast. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So they're trying to start something new with you here. Yeah. They do have some anxiety and worry, though, because they've been betrayed in the past as well. Okay, so that's them. All right. Let's see about the future. I mean, like, are you going to date them? Or? All right, so we have, oh, look at this. 5 of Cups is disappointment, but it's reversed. So, yeah, I don't think this person is going to disappoint you in the beginning anyway. I mean, people change. Everybody has free will, and, you know, things can change. You know, that's the thing about life. But it looks like they're not going to disappoint you or whoever this new person coming in. It's not going to be a disappointment. We have a Sagittarius here too. This is somebody that's very patient. Balanced, so it looks like, you know, they're patiently waiting. I kind of still feel it's this person. They're patiently waiting. So I think this is good. Yeah, look, could be juggling some energy here too. So you could have like a couple people coming in the future. Like this person's still going to be around, but there could be somebody else. Could be a Capricorn, but there's somebody else in the mix that's toxic. So, you know, take that as it resonates. So there's, like I said, it could be just that it's a Capricorn coming in, but I feel like there's going to be, this person's still going to be hanging around. They're going to be patiently waiting for you. I think they might be a little bit disappointed that you don't want to date right away, but they're understanding and they're letting that disappointment go because they've been through betrayal as well. And I do feel like there's another person, because we have the 2 of Pentacles. There's a second person coming in. Like I said, it could just only be a Capricorn, but this one could be a little more toxic, have some addictions or something like that. So let's go ahead and see what else with the future. All right, so we have a work situation, so there could be somebody from work coming in that's interested in you as well. But see, there's some lack. Something isn't, with this second person, there's something still lacking. There's some kind of energy that's lacking here, okay? So we do have the Two of Cups. So there is somebody in the mix that you're like balanced with, harmonious. It could be that first person that's really interested. It could be vice versa though. There's one toxic person in the mix that doesn't have, they're missing something, insecurity, something like that. And yeah, so yeah, this is really thinking about the future. So this is future energy, you know, some ships coming in. You just got to make that choice of which one's right, all right? And sometimes it's a risk, you know, so you just got to trust your intuition, pay attention to red flags, really. And I feel like it's good because right now you're kind of weighing things out, trying to take it slow and let things reveal first before you go jumping in. So that's good. But I feel like there's a second person coming in that's going to make it a little more confusing. It might make it clearer actually too, because when we see a toxic person, then we realize how it is, right? So I do feel like you're going to still have a little bit of guard up, you know, having boundaries, maybe even a little bit of defense, but you know, this is contentment. So, you know, I do feel like one of the people is, you know, making you happy, that you're grateful for, that they're a friend, they're patient, they're waiting, but there is somebody else that's going to come in and stir up the mix a little bit here, right? And we do have the King of Cups, so mastering emotions. So I feel like that's what you're trying to do. Get your emotions intact before you make this decision. Yeah, look, there's something stable here. So something is going to come to fruition here. I do feel like you're going to eventually maybe give in to this person or date them. Like I said, there is going to be a second person, so there could be conflict with that. But I do feel like you're going to, you know, come to the realization and start opening your heart and trusting a little bit. So yeah, because we have the Lovers on the bottom too. So I do feel like whether it's this person now that's patiently waiting, which they did seem like they had a good energy, in the meantime, I think somebody's going to be coming in and trying to mix with that. So you might start dating this person and another person comes in and tries to stir things up that might not be with the best integrity, might be lacking addiction, something like that. But there's going to be some energy coming in with that. But that's what your reading's saying, Cancer. So thanks for watching. Take care. Okay, Leo. So let's see where you are at in your love life right now, currently. Just remember, this is a general reading for the sign of Leo, so it's going to not resonate for some and resonate differently for others. So let's just go ahead and see what's coming up in the energy, okay? That's the thing about energy. It can always change. We all have free will. So let's see what comes up for Leo, currently with love. Let's see. Okay, so, all right. So we have something that's successful here. That's good. So you might be in a successful relationship. Things are going well. Ooh, yeah, 10 of Cups. Yes, look at that. Happy, successful. So there's some current relationship that's very happy and successful here. That's great. I'm finally glad to see it. It could be with a Capricorn. You know, this could be also like, you know, some toxic negative energy. It could be just like regular challenges, you know, ego coming in, fights, whatever. But it could be a Capricorn you're connected with. But whatever it is, it's really happy and successful at the moment. You know, it could be just one of those, you know, things of life. You know, things come up, challenges come up. So it could be that. Let's see what else is coming up with this. And like I said, it could be a Capricorn. All right, so we do have some, we do have some moving away from some kind of disappointment, as well as being a little guarded or boundaries here. So I really feel like there's some kind of conflict or something that was disappointing. But bottom line, it seems like things are successful and happy. I think it's just one of those little blibs in life, you know, in relationships. It's not always rosy. We do have our fights and challenges. So I feel like it's something like that with coming up, because bottom line, you're pretty content with it. You know, you're grateful for it. So it looks like it's pretty successful and good. I feel like you might just be going through a little bit of rocky challenge right now. Rocky time. So you have like a little argument or disappointment, which happens in all relationships, right? So let's go ahead and see what this person's like for you. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Somebody that's very grounded emotionally, mastered their emotions. Let's see what else. Okay. They've had some kind of surprise or shock. So this could be the disappointment here. This person in their life has had some kind of a surprise, shocking, revelation thing that happened in their life. You know, it could even be just like had a car accident or lost their job or anything like that, a death in the family. So they're going through some kind of challenge. So that might be what's going on with this energy that's coming in that's disappointing, toxic energy, stuff like that. Yeah, there's some kind of options and choices they need to make here. And I feel like they're a little confused right now. So this person, they are emotionally balanced, but I feel like, you know, sometimes when we have some kind of surprising issue comes in where we have to make choices and we're already in that fog because of that tower coming down, I feel like they might be just, you know, in one of those lower vibrations, because when we're in those lower emotions, it can create that lower vibration. And I feel like it could be creating some kind of conflict here. So it's something that you really need to rest and recover from and contemplate here. So let's see what else is coming up from this person. I think they're just kind of needing some time, whatever's going on in their life. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this could have been something to do with like a mother figure in their life, or their job, a boss or something like that. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So something they're going through, you know, that's been very challenging here. And I feel like, you know, if they've distanced themselves from you, or they're kind of like a little maybe irritable with you, that might be what you're thinking, like something's off. Maybe you're thinking that something's went sour, and you might be a little defensive, and, you know, you're moving away from that disappointment. Maybe you're wondering if they're going to break up or whatever. But I think it's just something on their personal life that they're going through. You know, this also could be a Cancer. All right, so that's what I think is going on. But let's see what the future energy is going to be like. Future energy. Okay, well, now we have that Cancer energy coming in again. So, you know, this is motivation and willpower. So I do feel like, you know, what I'm getting, though, is like this energy. I think this is going to pass, and I feel like finally they'll open up to you or share it with you. Some people just don't like to reveal everything when they're going through something. It doesn't mean anything against you. It's just how some people handle surprises and challenges and shocks and tragedy and things like that. So I do think the willpower and motivation will come back and be, yeah, stable and secure again, okay? It's going to be some kind of happiness and stability again. So let's see what else. Okay, yeah. There might be some work you need to do on it, but I feel like it will. I think maybe the communication or just understanding of what, you know, what's happening, you know. But I feel like this person right now needs some time just to recover from whatever happened in their life, their personal life here. Yeah. See, there's like this crossroads here. So I feel like this might actually make them realize that they do have you to fall back on, and maybe they'll have to learn some old pattern, you know, old pattern where they kind of just always went off on their own. Maybe there'll be a little more understanding, and I think it's going, you know what I think it's going to do? It's going to put your relationship into a whole new level, you know, because in the beginning we're always like that lust and butterflies. But, you know, sometimes when we go through tragedy and somebody's there for us, the connection gets deeper. So I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen. Like there might not be as like lustful and passion, but it's going to go to a deeper kind of love. So I feel like that, right? So let's see what else is coming up. Yeah, it's going to like release a lot of worry and fears, and yeah, look at that. Yeah. Okay. So this is usually a missed opportunity, turning our back on something, but look, it's reversed. So this is like coming back around, realizing that you've always been there, and letting go of those worries and anxiety about it, okay? So I just feel like this is something that, yeah, strength. This is you on the bottom, that powered energy, that willpower, that determination. So I feel like you're always on the back of this person's mind. It's just the way they're handling something right now. And so I wouldn't take it personal, like they're distancing themselves from you. I think they're just going through some kind of personal issue right now. And they're going to come to realize with that energy, if you just be patient and say, I'm here when you need me, but I'll give you your space. I really feel like that's going to deepen the respect and the love for you. And they're going to come back around and realize that. And it's going to put it into a deeper kind of love here. So that is your message, Leo. Thanks for watching. Take care. With the spirit and the universe giving us through the tarot. So let's go ahead and see what is coming up for you in your love life, Virgo. What is coming up? What's this energy all about? Okay. A lot of Pentacles energy. So definitely material energy. Okay, we do have the Seven of Swords. That stinks because that's some kind of manipulation, deceit, lying. Knight of Rods. Okay. All right, so Looks like it could be something from your past, or it's reminding you of something from your past. But somebody's taking quick action here. All right. This stinks. All right, so now we have stability. All right, so on the bottom we have the Page of Rods. So this could be somebody that's immature. It could be a fire sign. We have some kind of balance needed here. There's something that's off balance, and some kind of work needs to be done on it. This could be work related as well, but there's some kind of work that needs to be done because something is off balance, and there's been some kind of deceit, lie, manipulation, cheating, something like that energy. And somebody's taking action, quick action, maybe away, you know. And this could be going back into something from your past. So be careful. You might be heartbroken or betrayed by, or, you know, lied to, cheated on, deceived, and then taking quick action here to run back to somebody like your ex. So be careful with that. And I feel like it could be like some kind of maybe ex-husband or a person that you are really involved with, because there's stability here. So I feel like there's somebody in your past that, you know, makes you feel more stable. They're there all the time, but you've you know, broke up, and maybe it could have been amicable, but, you know, you're in this current relation where somebody's done something deceitful here. And this could be your ex that was deceitful, but for some reason it looks like you are going back to that person, you know. So make sure, if it's from loneliness, you be careful with that. You know, sometimes when we drink, we want to call that ex up. Just be careful. Just remember the situation that it was before. And if it's over, it's sometimes not best to stir that back up. Okay, so let's go ahead and see who this person is, because I'm either getting there's a new person that's done something deceitful here and you're running back to the ex, or it is the ex that was deceitful and you've had some time alone, and maybe out of loneliness or not, you know, whatever it is, you're running back for that, you know, stability. Sometimes, you know, if things feel stable, even if they're toxic, we tend to stand in it. Yeah, see, this person has some kind of emotional disappointment as well. Okay, let's see what else has come up. King of Rods, could be a Leo here. So, very masculine energy, but they have some emotional disappointment as well. Yeah, see, there's some kind of completion here. So I feel like this is the person, either the person that you just ended something with, they've moved on, they've closed the door, or it could be that ex that has actually moved on, but you're going back to. You know, this is Hangman, seeing the bigger picture. So I feel like they do realize that something's happened here. You know, the betrayal is over, but they've healed from it and they've let it go, but you might be knocking back on that door. Okay. I feel like they might be in a different relationship, a new relationship, or they're filling their own cup right now. All right. Again, I think it might be a Leo because we keep having, you know, the King of Rods as well as the Sun. But I feel like this person's happy. So, you know, they've moved away from whatever was chaotic, whatever ended. They've moved on with life here. So I feel like, you know, whether it's the person that might have just betrayed you, they've moved on, or this ex that you're running back to, they've moved on. So unfortunately, I feel like you gotta like kind of get your bearings together and figure out, you know, why would you be going back to the past, especially if somebody's moved on here. Yeah, look, it's time to like go out and hang out with some friends, celebrate with family members, things like that. There's going to be a lot of options and choices here. I think it's just some kind of underlying confusion, whether it's out of being alone, or maybe you're fearful about your stability, something like that. Okay. Or some people just like to always have somebody in their life. So you have to look at that and see where it's coming from. So we're going to go ahead and get some more future energy here for you. Justice. Yeah, see? I feel like this is a karmic cycle. It could have been just because Mercury retrograde was just ended, and it's still like that shadowy aspect. So it could be like you kind of in that fogginess, because that's your ruling planet, and running back to somebody. But this is saying, you know, you don't want to repeat that karma. Okay. It's kind of like a lesson being thrown in your face. Have you learned the lesson, Virgo? You know, also this could be a Libra card. And then we have a Cancer on the bottom. So yeah, so I really feel like this is just being thrown in your face again to see if you've learned that lesson out of confusion or whatever, the retrograde and loneliness or something like that. You do have a lot about options and choices, and I feel like the universe is saying here, you know, to get your head clear and figure out what this is, and go out and have a little fun. Get away from that chaos. You know, the past, if it was chaotic, don't over romanticize it. It's time to move away from that. You can't bring back the past. All right. All right, let's see what else is coming up in the future. Okay, so there might be some things that you are juggling here. I kind of feel like that energy of holding on to the past, like maybe thinking it's more stable than it was and not seeing the bad things of it. And, you know, think back when you were in it. If it wasn't going well then, why would you think it's going to change now? Especially if someone's already moved on, right? So this could be saying, you know, get your priorities together as well. Realize, you know, there was heartbreak in the past. You know, sometimes it's best to just heal ourselves and forgive and move forward, okay? So let's go ahead. Let's just see if there's going to be any, you know, once you're healed and everything's good, there's going to be somebody new in your life. Look at that. Yes, there's some kind of gratitude, contentment coming in. So whether it's you being on your own finally and you're content, or somebody coming in, there's going to be some kind of peace or contentment here. You're going to let go of those burdens. Future love. Okay, so new transitioning coming in, like letting go of things. Once you let go of things, new things move in. Could be a Scorpio coming in your life. Okay, let's see what else. Ace of Pentacles. Yep, a new beginning here. So it could be like eventually you get in a connection with, I said Scorpio, but there's also a Pisces here as well. So the moon is, you know, facing those fears. I feel like this isn't something you're aware of now, but there is going to be a new beginning here. Could be with a Pisces or a Scorpio. And, you know, it's just like, you know, trusting your intuition to move forward. You know, we don't know all things. You know, tap into more of your spirituality and faith and stuff like that. Yeah. So it could be somebody at work you meet here, and it could be a Capricorn as well. But I feel like this energy is saying, you know, to face your fears, tap into your faith, because this crawfish and this little crossroads here is like our ego as well as going into our spirituality. But we have to face those fears and trust the unknown. Again, toxic energy. So if you're staying in your fears or don't want to be alone and things like that, you know, you have to face that and discover why, you know, dig into that unknown, that hidden things, and trust. And there is some work to be done here. There's a little bit of work to be done, I feel like, for you to transition, let things go, let go of those burdens, and then you'll start something new here. But you have to move away from that chaos, whether it's in your mind or the past relationships or things like that. All right, so you could be hooking up with in the future, once you heal and things, if you want a solid relationship, you could be hooking up with a Scorpio or a Pisces. Let's see what else. Yeah, see, this is tapping into your higher self, raising your vibration, but you got to let go of all that ego stuff, the fears, all that stuff. You got to go deep and heal, okay? And then we have the Page of Cups. So that is a new beginning for emotional fulfillment. So I do feel like somebody will come in, but right now you just need to heal a few things and figure a few things out. You know, like what's keeping you wanting to go back to pain and things that didn't work and people that maybe have moved on, and really rediscover that, you know, filling your own cup for a little while. Okay, so right now you're at a crossroads and you need to figure that out, you know, because you can keep repeating that cycle of toxic relationships, failed relationships, not feeling loved or worthy, lonely, things like that. Or you can move on to this higher path. So that's what you're being called to do, especially I feel like with that moon, you know, right now, it's more you're like in that fear, ego, and it's time to crawl out of that and move up into, you know, trusting, having faith, believing in yourself, trusting your intuition, things like that. So that is your message. Virgo. That's your message, Virgo. Now we move on to Libra. Take care. Bye.